Nathan and Heather, a newlyweds who were on their way to spend their honeymoon in Northern California in a beautiful seaside stay. They got in their car from the beginning of the evening and were hoping to arrive before the darkness caught them, but a wave of fog blocked the highway, slowed their progress. They were an hour and a half away from their destination when night fell on the beautiful forest road, and whoever tries to drive his car on that road will see how winding and curved and his roads are narrow, but Nathan was driving slowly and cautiously. In one of the narrow lanes of the road, the couple spotted a young woman standing by the side of the road alone, dressed in white and raising her thumb in a sign that she needed a ride. Nathan muttered in a low voice.
Good luck trying to get a ride on a night like this.
His wife Heather said,
Stop the car and turn around, please. She is alone in the dark. We must help and deliver her.
Nathan said resentfully.
We're 2 hours late.
Please.
Nathan succumbed to his wife's insistence and withdrew to the side of the road and turned back. As they approached the girl, they lowered the car window and noticed her worn white dress and slender, pale face. The wife spoke to her.
Do you need a ride?
The girl, who looked in her early 20s, replied,
Oh, thanks. I have to go home because I'm late, and my parents may worry about me very much.
Nathan asked her.
Where is your house located?
She said as she got in the car.
Down the road, about 10 miles away, there's a crossroads and an abandoned gas station. On the other side, you can see a white house with a big garden. My family is waiting for me there.
When the car drove off again and resumed its way north, Nathan tried to create a conversation with the girl, but the young woman was silent and sitting quietly in the back seat of the car, so the newlyweds thought she was sleeping. After about 15 minutes, the couple noticed a ruined service station which was completely dark and abandoned from any light or movement. Nathan asked the girl,
This is the station.
No answer. Nathan repeated the question and received no answer. He turned to wake the girl thinking that she had fallen asleep, but he found in front of him the face of his frightened wife, who said a sentence that made Nathan shake from shock.
Nathan, she's gone.
Nathan replied confusedly as he drove into the road leading to the White House.
What do you mean? How can she go?
A light intercepted them on their way, and 2 people remained, an elderly couple who asked Nathan and Heather if they could help them with anything.
I don't know. We were driving and were intercepted by a young girl who rode with us.
But the elderly interrupted Nathan, as if he knew the answer beforehand.
And she asked you to drive her home, and she gave you that address.
Yes.
Then she disappeared, correct?
Nathan nodded in amazement.
Sir, you are not crazy, and you do not imagine, nor are you the first people to be exposed to such a situation. That girl was our daughter, and her name was Diane. She died 7 years ago, killed by running over on the road by a car whose driver fled after his act, and no one has recognized the perpetrator to this day. I don't know what to tell you, but I think her ghost won't rest until they find the killer.
Nathan and Heather were speechless. They were silent until the old woman, the elderly wife, offered them to enter for some tea to get rid of the shock. But Nathan thanked her and refused under the pretext of being late to arrive at the hostel. After an uncomfortable farewell exchange, the couple left the place and drove in complete silence.